Hey everybody, and welcome to the reading for the midweek check-in for what your inner selves and your inner world needs you to know for March 2nd through March 8th of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, what I'm getting, and if you'd like personalized read, my link will be in the description below. But for the collective, what I'm getting is a lot of sitting with yourself and wondering about things. And asking yourselves the deep questions about what you want and what you desire and what your hopes and dreams are, especially with children and love life and home life and finances. Being able to manifest your desires comes with a clear mind and a clean conscience. So confessing to yourself or confessing to someone you trust about some tendencies you may still exhibit that may be narcissistic, like vanity or selfishness or grandiosity or delusions of grandeur, or playing the victim or being malignant in a few things, allowing your intrusive thoughts to win, basically. Snaky-like behaviors and snaky type friends are going to be prominent, especially since this is the year of the snake. Being aware of who causes harm and who doesn't, regardless or not if what they say holds any intent or not. It's the impact of the words that also matter. So taking everything into account into the kaleidoscope of things can be very beneficial and very helpful, especially when it comes to water signs like Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, and even Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos as well. Aries traits like leadership and me first mentality and initiation and being the firstborn or being the eldest kid or being the eldest of your family or older generation. There's a lot of lessons you can learn from elders and from older authority figures that exhibit those type of traits. Watching your passive aggression and watching where you come off sideways can help. Be aware of when you come off reactory abuse due to narcissism. Be aware of holding that mirror up, because when you do your mirror exercises and you start healing yourself, you start to clean up your act, and when you start to clean up your act, you start to reflect upon others, and then they see what they're doing to you, and then they act out without knowing about it. Mirror portals, mirror reflections, mirror scrying can all help. Mirror exercises can help. You can even do like a mirror protection shield or a ward or a block that can be very beneficial. Be aware about how mirrors distort visions and refract light instead of show it directly. So being aware of the directness of things and being able to take a more indirect approach at times would be wise. Watching for projections and deflections from other people's distorted views and mindsets can help you understand how yours have been shaped, especially from ages 4 to 8 when you were around that age. It does look like there's a lot of pragmatism and a lot of manifesting going on. So thinking practically has helped you hope more and help you gain your desires at a more beneficial rate. It does look like there's a lot of love and compassion to go around, and empathy and understanding and nurturing, especially for daughters or for mothers or for those who exhibit a lot of feminine energy, keeping in mind the laws of fluidity and the laws of gender. It does look like there's a lot of benefits coming through, both financially and education-wise, metaphysically, and within your soul ties and your spirit zones and your energy fields. You're able to connect better to your auras or to your powers and your capabilities a little better, especially with your clairempathy and your claircognizance. Though sometimes you may have a hindrance between your telepathy and your clairaudience, or your clairvoyance and your telepathic imprints. So just being aware of where your discernment needs to keep going can be very helpful. It does look like there's going to be a lot of conflicts and competition and struggle in order to get your liberation and in order to get your chaos under control and into an orderly fashion. So working on your organization skills, learning to compartmentalize your thoughts, learning to spend some time alone and with downtime, and not overworking yourself, not over responding to things, learning to observe instead of absorb, and learning to listen to different types of people and different dialects of people, and learn from observation, learn from experience, learn from visualization. Taking time with liberal arts like philosophy and sociology and economics and history and literature can be very beneficial when healing your inner child and your inner teen and your inner young adult as well. It looks like your inner critic is being very hard on themselves and feeling like they could do better, even though you're doing your best. So just be aware that you can be your own worst enemy. So don't beat yourself up just because one little thing goes not so according to plan, or it goes a little bit south for the winter, so to speak. Because spring is just around the corner. So just wait it out another 2 to 3 weeks and you'll be fine. In fact, by the 7th of April, you should be hearing back from somebody that you either never thought you would hear from again, or a brand new person, or some news may be coming in by April 7th around 1 p.m. or 1:13 p.m. or so that will possibly turn your life around at that point. But don't hope too hard on that and focus too hard on that, or the message may not come at all. You need to learn how to shift your perspective and focus where it needs to be. But that's what I'm getting for midweek check-in for inner selves and inner world for March 2nd through 8th of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates, leave a dozen. Thanks for joining.